A man is at home with his friend just hanging out when something terrifying happened. The two guys can be seen creeping around the house searching the rooms, and for very good reason. Not long ago they heard loud bangs and crashing sounds coming from multiple rooms around the house. Not sure what the cause is, they decide to investigate the house and proceed with caution in case of any intruders. This is what they captured.
Hey, my floor. What? Your whole room. I didn't hear anything. Every time I start recording, it stops. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Is that your room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're up there.
They open the door to the room and find everything to be a mess, and as they track the sound to the next room, they find no sign of anybody there. Now this sort of thing has happened a few times in the past, which explains their lack of shock. He also says that every time he starts recording, the activity stops. But luckily, they had a camera set up in the bedroom which managed to capture what happened in the room. Watch closely. A plate just mysteriously throws itself off the bedside table in a completely empty room. Now a few weeks prior to this, the camera on the nightstand was placed differently, and one night when nobody was home, the camera records this. Oddly enough, the plate seems to slide upwards at a strange angle and remain there for a few seconds before moving again and then falling off. To this day, the guys have no idea what's going on inside this house, but hopefully we get some updates soon.
Yeah, I think there's somebody in my house right now. We're gonna dispatch an officer right now. Can you tell me what happened? What happened was I was hearing some strange noises coming from my basement. Okay. I decided to go down there and see what it was, and I think I saw someone standing in the corner over there. Okay.
she was walking her dog in the Appalachia when she hears this. A horrifying video was uploaded by a woman named Tyla while she's playing with her dog in her recent trip to the Appalachian Mountains. Her dog suddenly starts barking as something horrifying is captured on camera.
What? Was that Dalmatian? Okay. Yeah, because what is that? Let's go inside.
From within the woods, the feral screams of a person can be heard, causing an unusual quietness to the woods, as well as agitating her dog. Tyla begins to make her way inside, as she too feels they shouldn't be out there any longer. Like many dark secrets of Appalachia, whatever was screaming in the woods that night remains a mystery, as Tyla and her dog remain inside.
Randy Ayers has captured a UFO. All joking aside, this is actually really good footage of what appears to be a UFO over a truck stop. And it's interesting that UFO sightings are now beginning to pick up. There's a second footage that is actually coming out of Northridge, California, where dozens of witnesses witnessed a UFO in the sky as well. Makes you wonder why. Take a look at these extra videos. Tell me what you think.
All right, y'all, we're down here at the truck stop. You don't believe in UFOs? Look at that shit, man. A fucking UFO flying around this morning.
In person, the lights are white only. On phone, it's like changing colors. But in person, it's like pulsating.
She hears it creak and turns around quickly, but surprisingly, she doesn't seem too alarmed. In fact, she barely reacts, simply moving on to enter the room like nothing happened. That calm reaction actually makes the situation feel even weirder somehow. In the second and third videos, her landlord comes by to help investigate. Together, they open the attic and take a look inside. They don't find anyone up there at the time, but something about the scene feels off. For one, there are several small holes in the attic boards, holes that the woman claims definitely weren't there before. But more disturbingly, in the final moments of the last video, you can clearly see a blanket and a pillow tucked away in the attic space, as if someone had been sleeping up there. That changes the tone of everything. While paranormal activity is one theory, this might point to something even scarier, the possibility that someone was secretly living in the attic.
I'm watching this dude through the mirror, right? And his face is moving, but look at that, his face just moved, but the guy in the mirror is staying the same. Yo, the Matrix is broken.
dog was seeing someone or something he couldn't see. Brandon had recently moved back into his family's old house. He explains that over the years, something dark haunted that house, and even after having the home blessed, it wouldn't leave. Whatever it was, specifically attached itself to one of the upstairs rooms. One night, as Brandon is leaving to spend the night in his apartment, his dog Booker begins to bark in the direction of the haunted room and also pees the bed. As they're leaving the house, Booker runs towards the room, as if he's seeing someone there.
Come here. Booker, come on, let's go. Yo, Booker. There's no way. I know you guys just heard that. Booker, we are leaving right now. Come. What? Booker, come here. Yo, what the Booker, come here right now. Please, bro, let's go.
Booker jumps off his hands and is visibly frightened. He grabs Booker and leaves the house.
Wait for it. This one's terrifying.
The figure of someone eerily enters the room and just stands there, watching Deborah before the video ends there. But who is it? The lady Deborah is caring for is supposed to be bedridden, creeped out by the footage, but since the family is out of town, Deborah doesn't tell anyone and hopes it was just a one-off. However, the next day, this happens.
Over the last 2 years, Lauren Combs from Waco, Texas has been experiencing terrifying unexplained activity in and around her home. Rosanna feels that the apartment is no longer safe for her children and decides to stay in the home all alone. Eventually, she becomes so scared that she starts to only sleep in the apartment's living room. But then, late one night, Rosanna hears her cat Loli angrily snarling at something in the hallway just outside the living room door. What happens next is downright chilling.
Loli. Loli.
The weirdest thing happened on my way home last night.